This audiobook reveals the timeless wisdom to awaken the new you hidden within. As you listen, you'll discover the ancient secrets to unlocking your unstoppable nature and stepping into your true power. The universe has guided you here. Now is the time to claim the life that has always been waiting for you. The New You. Introduction. The whispers of ancient wisdom call to you now, echoing through the corridors of time. In these sacred pages lies a truth so powerful it has transformed countless lives throughout the ages. This knowledge, passed down through generations of mystics and sages, now reveals itself to those ready to receive its light. You stand at the threshold of a remarkable transformation. The universe has guided you to this moment, for it knows you are prepared to embrace the magnificent power that dwells within. This is no ordinary teaching. It is a gateway to understanding the very fabric of existence, the invisible forces that shape reality itself. Through centuries, this wisdom has remained hidden in plain sight, waiting for those with eyes to see and hearts ready to understand. The great masters of every age have known these truths, that within you lies an infinite wellspring of potential, a force so magnificent it can reshape your entire world. As you turn these pages, you will uncover the ancient keys that unlock the doors to abundance, joy, and limitless possibility. These are not mere words on paper, but living teachings that will awaken something dormant within you, a power that has always been yours, waiting to be recognized. The path ahead will challenge your old ways of thinking, yet it will feel like returning home. For in truth, you are not learning something new, but remembering what your soul has always known. The universe itself conspires to help those who are ready to claim their divine birthright. Open your heart to these timeless teachings. Let them wash over you like golden light, illuminating the shadows of doubt and limitation. For you are about to embark on the most important journey of your life, the journey to your true self, your authentic power, your destined greatness. Take a deep breath. Feel the energy of possibility surrounding you. The time has come to step into your power and claim the life you were meant to live. Part 1. Awakening to your unstoppable nature. Chapter 1. The Call to Change. In the mists of dawn, a young villager named Adira received a peculiar message etched on an ancient leaf. When the sun kisses the mountain's crown, follow the path where wisdom flows down. Though others dismissed it as nonsense, something within her resonated with these words. Following her inner guidance, she ventured up the mountain path until she discovered a temple, its stones weathered by countless seasons, yet radiating an unmistakable energy. Within you lies this same knowing, an inner compass that recognizes truth when it appears. Just as Adira trusted her intuition, you possess the ability to sense the extraordinary within the ordinary. The universe speaks in whispers, guiding those ready to listen. The law of attraction flows through all existence, responding to your deepest thoughts and beliefs. Like a mirror reflecting your inner world, it manifests your reality with perfect precision. You are not merely a passive observer in life's grand theater. You are the director, the playwright, and the star. Many walk through life unaware of this power, believing themselves victims of circumstance. Yet the truth remains. Your thoughts shape your reality with the same certainty that the moon pulls the tides. This is not mere chance or wishful thinking. It is the fundamental law of existence. In the ancient mountains of Tibet, a sage named Tenzin discovered scrolls hidden within a cave's depths. These yellowed parchments contained teachings that would transform his understanding of reality. As he studied them night after night by candlelight, His consciousness expanded until he realized that the true power lay not in the scrolls themselves, but in awakening to the truth they pointed toward. Like Tenzin, you now stand before wisdom that has the power to transform your life. The scrolls he discovered mirror the knowledge unfolding before you. Just as he recognized that the power was within him all along, you too are awakening to your own infinite potential. Find a quiet space where you won't be disturbed. Close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths, allowing each exhale to release any tension or doubt. Imagine standing before an ancient temple door, its surface gleaming with golden light. Feel the cool stone beneath your feet, the gentle breeze carrying the scent of sacred herbs. As you push open the door, visualize a brilliant light washing over you. This light represents your unlimited potential, your divine birthright. Let it fill every cell of your being. Spend several moments basking in this radiance, knowing it symbolizes the power that has always existed within you. Before opening your eyes, make a silent commitment to honor this awakening. Let this moment mark the beginning of your conscious creation, your step into deliberate manifestation. Carry this light with you as you move through your day, remembering that you are now aligned with the infinite power of the universe. Chapter 2: Foundations of Unstoppable Power. At the dawn of a new age, Kairos, a master builder, stood upon sacred ground. In his weathered hands he held a single stone, not the grandest nor the most beautiful, but one chosen with profound purpose. As the first rays of sunlight touched the earth, he placed this cornerstone with reverence, knowing that upon this foundation a temple would rise that would stand for millennia. You, like Kairos, stand at the threshold of creation. The law of attraction operates through unwavering principles, building your reality stone by stone. Each thought you hold becomes a cornerstone, each belief a pillar supporting the structure of your life. The universe responds not to fleeting wishes, but to the steady foundation of your deepest convictions. Your mind is the architect, your beliefs the blueprint. When you align your thoughts with the frequency of your desires, you lay an unshakable foundation for manifestation. Just as Kairos didn't question whether the stone would hold, your certainty becomes the mortar that binds your dreams to reality. In the distant valleys of an ancient kingdom stood the ruins of what was once a magnificent palace. Its builder, consumed by haste and glory, had neglected the fundamental laws of construction. Though its towers once reached toward the heavens, its weak foundation could not sustain its ambition. Time and elements reduced it to dust, a testament to the importance of building upon solid ground. This truth mirrors your journey with the law of attraction. Without the foundation of aligned thoughts, beliefs, and actions, even the grandest visions will crumble. Yet when you build with patience and wisdom, understanding that each thought contributes to your foundation, your life becomes an enduring monument to conscious creation. As the sun rises each morning, stand in a space where you feel connected to your inner power. Place your hand over your heart and speak these words with the certainty of a master builder. I am the architect of my destiny, building with wisdom and purpose. My thoughts are powerful, my beliefs unshakable. Each day, I lay new stones of possibility, creating a life of endless potential. The universe supports my vision, and all that I desire flows naturally to me. My foundation is strong, my future assured. So it is, and so it shall be. Repeat this affirmation 3 times, feeling each word resonating through your being. Let each repetition strengthen the foundation of your new reality, just as each stone Kairos laid strengthened his temple. Chapter 3: Believing in the Invisible. In the heart of an ancient mountain village lived Amara, a weaver whose fingers danced across threads with supernatural grace. Though her eyes had never known light, her soul perceived patterns invisible to others. Each day she wove tapestries of such breathtaking beauty that travelers journeyed from distant lands to witness her creations. You possess this same innate wisdom, the ability to perceive beyond physical sight. The universe operates through invisible forces, weaving the fabric of reality through the law of attraction. Just as Amara trusted her inner vision, you must learn to feel the subtle energies that shape your destiny. When you release the need for physical proof before believing, your manifestation power grows exponentially. Like Amara's fingers sensing the perfect tension in each thread, your intuition guides you toward alignment with your desires. The universe responds not to what your eyes see, but to the unwavering certainty in your heart. In a bustling marketplace, Ibrahim, a merchant renowned for his logical mind, passed by Amara's workshop. Though others gasped at the magnificence of her tapestries, he saw only threads and dismissed her work as ordinary. "Show me how you create such beauty," he demanded, expecting to expose some trick. Amara simply smiled and continued weaving, her fingers moving in perfect harmony with universal rhythms he could not comprehend. Ibrahim's reliance on physical sight limited his perception of true beauty. Like many, he sought proof before belief, yet the deepest truths of existence reveal themselves only to those who trust first. The law of attraction operates beyond the realm of physical sight, in the dimension of pure potential, where your thoughts weave the tapestry of tomorrow. Close your eyes now and enter the sacred space of inner vision. Feel the threads of possibility surrounding you, each one vibrating with potential. Begin to weave your desires into the fabric of reality. Breathe deeply and envision golden threads of light flowing through your fingertips. With each breath, sense yourself weaving these threads into the pattern of your dreams. Feel the texture of your desires as though they already exist. Let your hands move through the air, gathering and weaving the invisible strands of manifestation. Trust that even though your physical eyes cannot see the tapestry forming, your heart knows the pattern is taking shape. Continue this weaving meditation until you feel the reality of your creation in every cell of your being. Like Amara, let your inner vision guide you, trusting that the universe is bringing your tapestry to life in ways more beautiful than physical sight could imagine. Chapter 4. Overcoming Inner Obstacles. In the shadows of towering peaks lived Caden, a seasoned mountain climber who had conquered many summits. Yet as he stood before Mount Serenity, an inexplicable hesitation gripped his heart. Though he had scaled greater heights, this mountain seemed to whisper ancient truths that both beckoned and unsettled him. You stand before your own Mount Serenity, the peak of your potential. Like Caden, you may feel the weight of invisible barriers pressing against your spirit. These are not physical obstacles, but manifestations of the thoughts you harbor in the depths of your being. As Caden ascended, each step revealed a new challenge. A sudden fog obscured his path, much like the doubt that clouds your vision of success. A loose handhold tested his trust, reflecting your hesitation to grasp opportunities. The biting wind that threatened his balance mirrors the negative voices that shake your confidence. Yet the law of attraction teaches that these obstacles are but reflections of inner states. When you transform your relationship with fear, the mountain itself seems to transform before you. Along the shores of the celestial sea, Captain Luna guided her vessel through waters that seemed to dance with her intentions. Where others saw treacherous waves, she perceived the rhythm of universal flow. Her journey appeared effortless, not because the sea was calmer for her, but because she had learned to align with its natural movements. The contrast between Caden's climb and Luna's voyage reveals an essential truth. Resistance dissolves when you align with universal forces rather than struggle against them. Your path becomes smoother, not when obstacles disappear, but when you perceive them as stepping stones rather than barriers. Take your journal now and open to a fresh page. Let the wisdom of the mountain guide your hand as you explore these questions. What peaks call to your spirit even as they stir your fears? Write without judgment, allowing your truth to flow onto the page like water finding its natural course. Name the shadows that appear on your path, the doubts, the hesitations, the old stories that hold you back. These are not mere obstacles, but signposts pointing toward your growth. For each barrier you identify, ask yourself, what truth lies hidden within this fear? What strength might this challenge be inviting me to discover? What ancient wisdom whispers beneath the surface of your resistance? Let your pen move freely across the page, knowing that each word you write is a step toward understanding the divine pattern of your journey. Your fears, when faced with courage and curiosity, become the very bridges that lead you to your highest potential. Trust that the universe has placed these particular mountains before you, not to block your path, but to reveal the climber you are meant to become. Now envision yourself as Captain Luna, in perfect harmony with the universal flow. Let your mind drift to that sacred space where fear dissolves and wisdom flows freely. How would you navigate these same waters from a place of alignment rather than resistance? What new paths might reveal themselves when you release the grip of doubt and allow divine guidance to illuminate your journey? Write until you feel the shift from struggle to flow, from fear to trust, from resistance to acceptance. Let each word carry you deeper into that space of infinite possibility where your highest self awaits with open arms. Chapter 5. The Language of the Universe. In a forgotten valley where ancient willows whispered their secrets, lived Omar, a poet whose verses flowed like streams of starlight. Each morning he would sit beneath the eldest willow, allowing nature's voice to guide his quill. You too possess this innate ability to hear the universe's whispers. Within the depths of silence lies a language older than words, a vibration that speaks directly to your soul. As you attune yourself to this cosmic frequency, you begin to recognize that every moment carries a message meant precisely for you. The law of attraction operates through this vibrational dialogue. Your thoughts and feelings emit frequencies that the universe mirrors back to you with perfect precision. Like Omar's poetry, your life becomes a reflection of the songs you sing in your heart. Yet this sacred communication requires more than mere listening. It demands alignment. When your inner frequency matches your desires, manifestation flows as naturally as verses from Omar's pen. This is not about forcing or striving, but about allowing yourself to become a clear channel for universal wisdom. In a distant marketplace, a merchant named Raya received what she thought was a message of impending loss. She spent days preparing for disaster, only to discover she had misinterpreted the signs. The universe had been pointing her toward an unexpected opportunity, but her fears had distorted the message. This tale mirrors how often we allow our preconceptions to cloud the universe's guidance. True cosmic communication flows through a heart cleared of expectation and fear. When you release the need to control how messages appear, wisdom finds you in unexpected ways. To align with this universal frequency, practice this ancient mantra meditation. Find a quiet space where you won't be disturbed. Settle into a comfortable position and close your eyes. Begin by breathing deeply, allowing each breath to carry you deeper into stillness. Now, softly chant the sacred syllable 3 times, feeling its vibration resonate through your being. Then speak these words with reverence. I am one with the universal flow. Through me flows infinite wisdom and perfect timing. Repeat this mantra 108 times using prayer beads if you wish. Let each repetition attune you more precisely to the frequency of your desires, like a radio dial slowly turning until it finds the clearest signal. As you practice, notice how the vibration of these words begins to shift your energy. Feel yourself becoming a clear channel for cosmic communication, just as Omar's poetry flowed from a place of pure connection. With each breath, your being aligns more deeply with the eternal rhythm of creation. Your thoughts begin to quiet, and in that sacred stillness, you may sense a gentle warmth spreading through your chest. This is the awakening of your spiritual center, your connection to the infinite source of all wisdom. The ancient ones knew this practice as the key to divine communion. They understood that through the power of sacred sound and focused intention, the veils between worlds grow thin, allowing universal wisdom to flow freely through the prepared vessel of your consciousness. Chapter 6. Crafting Your Vision. In the heart of an ancient city, Kairos, a sculptor, stood before an untouched block of marble. His hands traced the stone's surface, not seeing what was, but what could be. Within the cold stone, he perceived the form waiting to emerge, a dancer caught in mid-flight, her spirit embodying freedom itself. You possess this same creative power within your own life. Just as Kairos saw beyond the rough exterior to the masterpiece within, you hold the ability to envision and shape your destiny. The law of attraction responds to clarity of vision with unwavering precision. When you approach your life as Kairos approached his marble, understanding that within every present moment lies infinite potential, you begin to sculpt with purpose. Each thought, each intention becomes a careful chisel stroke, revealing the masterpiece of your choosing. Yet vision alone is not enough. It must be paired with unwavering determination. As Kairos worked, he removed only what was necessary, knowing each strike must align with his inner vision. So too must your thoughts and actions align precisely with your desired outcome. In a distant kingdom, an architect named Soren attempted to build a grand palace using vague sketches and uncertain plans. Despite his skill, the resulting structure was misaligned, its beauty diminished by lack of clear direction. The walls stood crooked, the archways uneven, a testament to the importance of crystal-clear vision. This mirrors the way unclear intentions manifest in your life. When your vision wavers, when you allow doubt to cloud your purpose, the universe can only return mixed results. Like Soren's palace, a life built on uncertain foundations will always fall short of its potential. To crystallize your vision and set it firmly in the universal matrix, engage in this sacred practice of vision creation. Gather materials that speak to your soul, images, words, symbols that resonate with your deepest desires. Find a space where you can work undisturbed. Light a candle to signify the illumination of your path. Before you begin, close your eyes and breathe deeply, centering yourself in the present moment. As you arrange these elements on your board, treat each placement as Kairos treated each chisel stroke, with intention and reverence. Let your inner wisdom guide the composition. Feel the energy of each chosen piece, ensuring it aligns with your highest vision. When complete, hold your hands over the board and speak this affirmation with conviction and faith. As this vision is clear before me, so shall it manifest in my life. Through divine law, what I see, I become. Feel the energy flowing through your palms, blessing and activating each element you've so carefully chosen. Let your heart fill with gratitude, knowing that the universe has already set in motion the forces that will bring your vision to life. Place your vision board where you will see it daily, perhaps beside your bed or in your sacred meditation space, allowing it to serve as a constant reminder of the masterpiece you are creating. Each time your eyes fall upon it, let its power wash over you anew, reinforcing your connection to these divine intentions. Remember that you are not merely observing these images, but actively participating in their manifestation through your unwavering belief and alignment with universal law. Chapter 7. The Power of Choice. In the grand halls of an ancient palace, Master Chen sat before a weathered chessboard, his fingers hovering over a knight piece. The weight of kingdoms rested upon this single move. With unwavering certainty, he lifted the knight, placing it in position. In that moment, victory was assured, not through the move itself, but through the absolute clarity with which it was made. You stand at similar crossroads each day. Every choice you make ripples through the fabric of your existence, shaping the reality that manifests before you. The law of attraction responds not just to your desires, but to the decisiveness with which you pursue them. When you approach life's decisions with the same clarity as Master Chen, the universe aligns to support your choices. Each determined step forward creates a magnetic pull, drawing opportunities and circumstances that match your intentional direction. In the valleys of the East lived a merchant named Raj, who spent his days weighing endless possibilities. Should he travel north or south, invest in silk or spices? His indecision became paralysis, and as seasons passed, opportunities slipped away like leaves in an autumn wind. While others built thriving trade routes, Raj remained trapped in the prison of his hesitation. The universe cannot respond to uncertainty. Like a ship without a rudder, indecision leaves you adrift in the sea of infinite possibility. Yet when you make clear, determined choices, you activate the powerful forces of universal law. To strengthen your decision-making power and align with the creative forces of the universe, practice this ancient technique of conscious choice. Find a quiet space and light a single candle. Take 3 deep breaths to center yourself. On a piece of parchment, write down a decision that awaits your attention. Now, draw a line down the middle of the page. On one side, inscribe path of action. On the other, path of inaction. Close your eyes and visualize yourself walking down each path with complete presence and awareness. Feel the distinct energy, consequences, and infinite potential that lies in each direction. Notice how your body responds, the subtle signals of expansion or contraction, peace or resistance. Let your inner wisdom speak through these sensations. When you open your eyes, write everything you experienced beneath each heading, holding nothing back. Now, with reverence and intention, place your hands palm down on the parchment, allowing your energy to flow into the written words. Speak these words of power with conviction and faith. I claim the power of decisive action. Through my choices, I shape my destiny. As I choose, so shall it be. Feel each word resonate through your being as you declare your divine right to choose. Make your decision before the sacred flame expires, writing it clearly and boldly at the bottom of the page. Sign and date your choice as a testament to this moment of commitment. This declaration, made with unwavering purpose and crystal clarity, sets in motion the universal forces that will support your chosen path. Know that as you make this choice, all the power of the cosmos aligns to manifest your decision. Chapter 8. Emotional Wisdom. In a remote mountain sanctuary, healer Maya placed her hands over a troubled soul, feeling not with her fingers but with her heart. Her gift lay not in herbs or potions, but in her ability to read the subtle currents of emotion that flowed through each person who sought her wisdom. You possess this same innate ability to sense the emotional currents that flow through your being. These feelings are not mere reactions to life's circumstances. They are the universe's guidance system, speaking to you through the language of sensation and intuition. The law of attraction responds not just to your thoughts, but to the vibrational frequency of your emotions. When you learn to interpret and harmonize with these emotional signals, you align yourself with the creative forces of the universe. In the grand palace of the Eastern Kingdoms, Emperor Kai ruled with iron logic, dismissing the whispers of his heart as weakness. His decisions, though seemingly rational, lacked the wisdom that only emotional attunement can provide. As his empire prospered materially, it withered spiritually. His people grew distant, his advisors fearful, and his own soul became a stranger to him. The very emotions he sought to suppress became the architects of his undoing. To access the wisdom held within your emotional landscape, practice this sacred ritual of emotional attunement. Find solitude as the sun sets. Light 3 white candles, representing past, present, and future. Take an unmarked journal and open it to a fresh page. Close your eyes and place your hand over your heart, feeling its steady rhythm. Begin writing without judgment or censorship, letting your emotions flow onto the page like water. Record not just what you feel, but where in your body these emotions reside. Does anger burn in your chest? Does joy bubble in your throat? Does fear curl in your stomach? As you write, imagine each emotion as a colored light within you. Anger burning crimson, joy glowing golden, peace radiating soft blue. Let these colors blend and shift like an aurora dancing across your inner sky, acknowledging that no emotion is permanent, no feeling final. Each shade is but a passing cloud in the vast expanse of your consciousness. Watch how they transform and flow into one another, teaching you the fluid nature of your emotional truth. End your writing by noting any insights or guidance these emotions have revealed, for within their kaleidoscope lies wisdom waiting to illuminate your path. Speak these words as you close your journal. I honor the wisdom of my heart. Through understanding my emotions, I align with the universe's guidance. My feelings light the path to my highest good. Let the vibration of these words resonate through your being, acknowledging the sacred connection between your emotional truth and divine wisdom. This practice, performed regularly, attunes you to the emotional compass that guides your journey through life's vast possibilities. Like an ancient mariner following the stars, your feelings become trusted navigational tools, revealing the currents that carry you toward your destined harbor. Each time you acknowledge and honor your emotions in this way, you strengthen the bridge between your earthly experience and the infinite wisdom of the universe. Chapter 9. The Rituals of Release. In the temple gardens beneath swaying cherry blossoms, High Priest Kenzo performed the sacred rites of release. With each gentle movement of his hands, with each whispered prayer, the spirits bound to earthly concerns found their way back to the infinite. His actions teach an essential truth. To receive the new, you must first create space by releasing the old. You stand now at a threshold of transformation. The universe beckons you toward abundance, yet your arms may be too full of yesterday's treasures to receive tomorrow's gifts. Like vessels that must be emptied before they can be filled anew, your life requires regular clearing to welcome fresh possibilities. The law of attraction operates not only through what you draw toward yourself, but also through what you willingly release. Each attachment you hold, each grudge you nurse, each fear you harbor acts as a weight, anchoring you to old patterns and preventing your ascension to higher vibrations. In the valley below the misty mountains lived Marcus, whose home had become a fortress of forgotten things. Every surface disappeared beneath layers of collected items. Broken clocks that would never tell time again, newspapers yellowed with age, clothes that no longer fit. His mind, like his dwelling, had become so crowded with past moments and missed opportunities that new possibilities could find no purchase there. As the walls of his home groaned under the weight of accumulated possessions, so too did his spirit strain beneath the burden of unprocessed emotions and unreleased regrets. To free yourself from that which no longer serves your highest purpose, practice this ancient ritual of release. As twilight approaches, create a sacred space where you won't be disturbed. Light a single white candle and sit before it in contemplation. Close your eyes and imagine yourself standing beside a clear, flowing stream. With each breath, see yourself holding something you're ready to release. A memory, an emotion, a belief that no longer serves you. One by one, place these burdens into the stream. Watch as the water transforms them, carrying them away to be recycled by the universe into new forms of energy. Feel the lightness that comes with each release, the spaciousness that opens within you. Speak these words with each release, letting them flow from your heart with unwavering conviction. I now release all that no longer serves my highest good. As I let go, I create space for new blessings to enter. I am free, I am light, I am ready to receive. Feel how each word resonates through your being, creating ripples of transformation in the sacred space around you. Continue this sacred practice until you feel a profound sense of peace and lightness washing over you like gentle waves upon a shore. Your spirit will tell you when the release is complete. Before opening your eyes, envision yourself filled with pure golden light, the divine light of infinite possibility that can only enter through the doorways cleared by release. See this radiance flowing through every cell of your being, illuminating paths that were once hidden in shadow. End this ceremony by expressing heartfelt gratitude for both what you've released and the new space you've created within your spirit. Take a moment to honor the courage it takes to let go. Extinguish the candle with reverence, knowing that as its flame transforms into smoke, so too have your burdens transformed into freedom. Watch the gentle spiral of smoke rise, carrying with it the last traces of what you've chosen to release, returning it to the infinite source from which all things emerge and to which all things return. Chapter 10. The Art of Persistence. High upon the wind-swept cliffs of an ancient mountain stands a solitary pine, its roots wrapped around bare rock like fingers grasping destiny. Year after year, through storms and drought, this magnificent tree has not merely survived, it has thrived. Its very existence speaks to a truth you must embrace. Persistence is the bridge between desire and manifestation. You possess within you this same unwavering spirit. Like this tree, you have the power to flourish, even when circumstances appear harsh or unyielding. The law of attraction responds not to sporadic bursts of intention, but to the steady pulse of unwavering belief and consistent action. In the depths of time, a great river encountered an immovable mountain. Rather than surrender its course, the river's waters persisted, one drop at a time, day after day, century after century. Through this eternal patience, the river carved a path through solid stone, creating a canyon that stands as testament to the power of persistence. This is the way of universal law, continuous, patient, unstoppable. The force that enables the tree to split rock and the river to carve stone dwells within you. Each thought you maintain, each action you repeat, shapes the reality you experience. Like water wearing away stone, your consistent focus on your desires gradually transforms the seemingly impossible into the inevitable. To cultivate this power of persistence, engage in this timeless practice. Rise before dawn and face the east. Plant your feet firmly on the ground, imagining roots extending deep into the earth like the lone pine. Raise your arms slowly skyward as you speak these words. I am unwavering in my purpose, unshakable in my resolve. Like water shaping stone, my persistence transforms all obstacles into opportunities. Now lower your arms gradually while drawing in deep breaths, letting your fingertips trace invisible paths through the morning air. With each breath, visualize yourself as both the enduring tree and the patient river. Feel the steady strength that comes not from force but from unwavering presence. Like the ancient redwood that has witnessed centuries pass, you too possess the power to stand firm through life's storms and seasons. Complete this practice by placing your hands over your heart, feeling its sacred rhythm beneath your palms and affirming with quiet certainty, through persistence, I become unstoppable. Through patience, I become unshakable. Through practice, I become unbreakable. Let these words resonate through your entire being, awakening the dormant power within. Perform this ritual daily, allowing each repetition to strengthen your resolve, just as each drop of water deepens the river's canyon, just as each year adds another ring to the lone pine's heart. In time, you will discover that this simple practice becomes a cornerstone of your spiritual foundation, transforming your consciousness as surely as the dawn transforms the night into day. With each passing sunrise, your connection to this ancient wisdom grows deeper, your determination more unshakable, your spirit more aligned with the eternal forces that shape all of creation. Part 2. Deepening your power and purpose. Chapter 11. Aligning actions with intentions. In the time before maps marked the edges of the world, a navigator named Qasim sailed beneath star-filled skies. Each night, he would study the celestial dance above, allowing the heavens to guide his vessel through unknown waters. His secret lay not merely in reading the stars, but in aligning his every action with their eternal wisdom. You too navigate vast seas of possibility, where your thoughts, words, and actions must align like stars in a constellation to guide you toward your desires. When these three elements move in harmony, the universe responds with a power that transforms dreams into reality. Just as Qasim charted his course by stellar positions, you must calibrate your daily choices to match your deepest intentions. Each thought serves as a star, each word plots a point, and each action steers your vessel toward your chosen destination. Yet wisdom often emerges through contrast, as shown in the tale of Malik, a wanderer who spurned the stars' guidance. Though his lips spoke of reaching distant shores, his feet walked circles in the sand. His thoughts dreamed of discovery, but his actions betrayed his words, leaving him adrift in familiar harbors. His misalignment became his prison, keeping him bound to shores he longed to leave. To harmonize your thoughts, words, and actions, embrace this ancient practice of intention setting. As the sun rises, stand facing the morning light. Hold a clear crystal or stone in your right hand, representing your purest intentions. Close your eyes and speak your desire aloud 3 times, letting each repetition resonate deeper than the last. Next, place the crystal over your heart and declare, "As above, so below. As within, so without." My thoughts, words, and actions align with divine purpose. Now carry this crystal with you throughout your day. Each time it catches your attention, pause and ask, do my current actions serve my stated intention? Let this moment of reflection guide you back to alignment just as stars guided ancient navigators home. Before sleep, hold your crystal to the night sky, thanking the universe for guiding your journey. Let its cool surface absorb the celestial energies above while you breathe deeply, feeling gratitude flow through your entire being. Place it beside your bed, allowing its presence to remind you that tomorrow brings new opportunities for aligned action. As you drift toward sleep, know that this sacred stone continues its work, harmonizing your dreams with your waking intentions. Through this practice, you become both navigator and vessel, guided by the eternal wisdom of universal law. Like stars reflecting in still waters, let your actions mirror your highest intentions, creating a path of power and purpose. With each passing day, your crystal becomes more attuned to your energy, a living bridge between your earthly desires and divine will. Trust in this ancient partnership between seeker and stone, for it has illuminated the way for countless souls before you who sought to align their lives with universal truth. Chapter 12. The Strength of Softness. In a valley untouched by time stood an ancient bamboo forest, where a wise gardener named Lin tended the swaying stalks. As storm clouds gathered above, others rushed to shelter, but Lin remained, watching nature's wisdom unfold. You, like the bamboo, possess an inherent strength that manifests not through rigidity, but through the grace of adaptation. The law of attraction responds most powerfully to those who understand that true power lies in remaining flexible while maintaining unwavering intent. When the tempest struck, the bamboo stems bowed low, dancing with the fierce winds rather than fighting them. Each stalk moved in perfect harmony with the storm's fury, demonstrating that yielding is not weakness, it is mastery. The bamboo's secret lay not in its ability to resist, but in its wisdom to flow with the forces around it. Not far from the bamboo grove stood a mighty oak, its trunk thick and unyielding. For centuries, it had faced countless storms with stubborn defiance. Yet on this night, as the winds howled with unprecedented force, the oak's rigid resistance became its downfall. With a thunderous crack, its proud trunk splintered, unable to bend with the storm's might. In manifesting your desires, remember that the universe often presents opportunities disguised as obstacles. Like the bamboo, your strength lies not in forcing your way forward, but in adapting your approach while keeping your ultimate vision intact. When circumstances seem to oppose your path, bend like the bamboo. Maintain your roots while adjusting your stance. To cultivate this wisdom, practice this ancient exercise of flexible strength. Stand barefoot on the earth, feeling its solid presence beneath you. Raise your arms skyward, like bamboo reaching toward light. Now sway gently from side to side, letting your movement flow like water. As you move, whisper this truth. I am both strong and flexible, rooted yet free. Next, close your eyes and visualize yourself as a bamboo stalk. Feel resistance arise in your life and see yourself bending gracefully around it, never breaking, never losing sight of your purpose. Hold this image as you breathe deeply, allowing your body to move naturally with each breath. Complete this practice by drawing a circle in the earth with your foot, symbolizing the continuous flow of adaptation. Step into this circle and declare, I embrace change as my ally, finding strength and flexibility, growing unstoppable through adaptation. Chapter 13, Synchronicity and Serendipity. In a quiet village lived an artist named Mira, whose skilled hands brought beauty into the world through her paintings. One morning, as sunlight filtered through her window, she discovered an ancient coin half buried in her garden. The worn metal bore mysterious symbols that seemed to pulse with hidden meaning. You must understand that the universe speaks in a language of symbols and synchronicities. These divine messages appear precisely when your spirit is ready to receive their wisdom. Like Mira, who found the coin at the exact moment her art needed fresh inspiration, these signs emerge as guideposts on your path. As she cleaned the coin's surface, patterns began to emerge that mirrored the very visions that had been dancing in her dreams. This was no mere coincidence. It was the universe's way of confirming her creative direction. The coin became the centerpiece of her greatest work, a painting that captured the eternal dance between destiny and choice. The law of attraction operates through such meaningful alignments. When you attune yourself to these cosmic whispers, you begin to recognize the subtle ways the universe guides you toward your highest good. Each synchronicity serves as confirmation that you are in harmony with the natural flow of manifestation. Consider the tale of Marcus, a merchant who dismissed the signs that crossed his path. 3 times the same symbol appeared before him, in a dream, on a stranger's cloak, and in the pattern of leaves blown across his path. Each time he brushed aside these messages as meaningless coincidences. The opportunity they heralded, a chance meeting that would have transformed his fortunes, passed him by, unrecognized. To sharpen your awareness of these divine signals, practice this ancient method of synchronicity journaling. Each evening, find a quiet moment as the day's light fades. Light a candle and open your journal. Begin by writing, "I acknowledge the sacred signs that guide my path." Record 3 seemingly coincidental events from your day, patterns, repeated numbers, unexpected encounters, or recurring themes. Beneath each entry, write your initial intuitive interpretation without judgment. Next, close your eyes and allow your mind to drift back through these moments. Feel how they connect to your deeper desires and current life direction. Open your eyes and write, "These signs illuminate my journey toward manifestation." Finally, pose this question to the universe in your journal. What wisdom do you offer me through these synchronicities? Sit in silence for a moment, then record whatever insights arise naturally in your consciousness. Chapter 14. The Habit of Happiness. In a valley between ancient mountains lay the village of Lumaria, where the festival of light transformed ordinary days into extraordinary celebrations. As dawn broke each morning, villagers would emerge from their homes with bells tied to their wrists, their gentle tinkling a reminder to seek joy in every moment. You possess this same capacity for radiant happiness that the people of Lumaria discovered. Through generations of wisdom, they understood that joy is not merely an emotion, but a force that shapes reality itself. When you cultivate happiness as deliberately as a gardener tends their flowers, you align yourself with the universe's natural state of abundance. The villagers of Lumaria didn't wait for reasons to celebrate. They created them. Each smile, each laugh, each moment of gratitude released powerful, energetic vibrations into the universe. These vibrations, like ripples in a cosmic pond, attracted more circumstances that matched their joyful frequency. In the shadowed vale of Greystone, however, the inhabitants waited endlessly for happiness to find them. They believed joy would arrive only after their circumstances improved. Their streets remained empty of celebration, their homes devoid of laughter. As they focused on what was missing, the universe responded by matching their frequency of lack. The biochemistry of joy is not merely physical, It is spiritual alchemy. When you choose happiness, your body releases chemicals that enhance your ability to attract positive circumstances. Your thoughts become clearer, your energy more magnetic, and your alignment with universal forces more precise. To anchor yourself in this transformative state of joy, practice this ancient ritual of gratitude. As the sun rises, stand facing east with your palms open to the sky. Breathe deeply and speak aloud 3 specific moments from yesterday that brought you joy, no matter how small. Feel the warmth of these memories in your heart. Now, with eyes closed, imagine your joy as golden light radiating from your center. Let it expand until it fills your entire being. Open your eyes and declare, "I am a beacon of joy, attracting all good things." Throughout your day, whenever you notice something beautiful or pleasing, touch your heart and silently say, "Thank you." This simple act creates a continuous circuit of gratitude, amplifying your attractive power. Before sleep, place your hand over your heart and whisper, "Joy flows through me. Joy surrounds me. Joy creates through me." Allow this affirmation to be the last thought as you drift into dreams, programming your subconscious to seek and create more moments of joy. Chapter 15. Relationships as Mirrors. In the marble halls of an ancient temple, 2 sculptors named Kai and Zara approached a towering block of stone from opposite sides. Without speaking, they began their work, each stroke of their tools sending ripples through the stone that the other could feel. As one carved deeply, the other responded with gentle refinement, their actions flowing in an intricate dance of creation. You, like these sculptors, exist in a constant dance with those around you. Every action you take sends ripples through the fabric of your relationships, and every response shapes your own becoming. The universe has designed this sacred interplay as a mirror reflecting back the energies you project into the world. The law of attraction operates not in isolation, but through the profound interconnection of all beings. When you understand this truth, you recognize that each person in your life serves as both sculptor and stone, shaping while being shaped. Your vibration affects theirs, and theirs influences yours, creating a symphony of mutual transformation. In the distant mountains lived a hermit named Theon who sought to perfect his craft alone. Year after year, he carved statues in solitude, yet his work remained unchanged, frozen in the same patterns. Without the reflection and influence of others, his growth stagnated, his potential trapped within the walls of his isolation. The wisdom of relationship lies in its reflective nature. Each interaction offers a glimpse of yourself through another's eyes, revealing aspects of your being that remain hidden in solitude. These mirrors serve as catalysts for growth, highlighting areas where your energy may be blocked or flowing freely. To harness this reflective power, practice this ancient exercise of mirrored awareness. With a trusted companion, sit facing each other in silence. Place your palms together, eyes closed, and breathe in unison for several minutes. Then take turns speaking what you appreciate about the other person, recognizing that these qualities reflect aspects of yourself. Next, share one challenge you see in the other that you're working to overcome in yourself. Finally, both partners voice their intention for mutual growth, stating, "Through our connection, we both rise higher." Complete the practice by placing your right hand over your partner's heart, left hand over your own, feeling the synchronized rhythm of transformation. Chapter 16. Communicating with the Cosmos. High in the mist-shrouded peaks where the air grows thin and the world below fades into silence, lived a sage named Amara. Each dawn she would settle into her meditation pose as the first rays of sunlight painted the mountain gold. In perfect stillness she discovered that the universe spoke not in words, but in waves of knowing that washed over her consciousness like gentle rain. You too possess this innate ability to commune with the cosmic consciousness. The universe constantly broadcasts its wisdom, waiting for those who learn to tune into its frequency. Just as Amara found clarity in the rarefied air of her mountain sanctuary, you can access this divine transmission when you create the space for sacred silence. The language of the universe flows through intuition, synchronicity, and the whispers of your higher self. These messages arrive as sudden insights, recurring symbols, or an inexplicable knowing that resonates deep within your being. Through patient practice and devoted attention, you develop the ability to recognize and interpret these cosmic communications. In the bustling marketplace of Varanasi, a merchant named Raj struggled to hear his own thoughts amidst the cacophony of competing voices. Vendors shouted their wares, customers haggled prices, and the endless parade of activity drowned out any chance of inner guidance. Though opportunities for wisdom surrounded him, Raj remained deaf to the universe's subtle promptings, lost in the noise of worldly distractions. The contrast between Amara's clarity and Raj's confusion reveals an essential truth. Cosmic communication requires creating sanctuary within. While you need not retreat to a mountaintop, you must cultivate inner silence to receive the universe's guidance. To strengthen your connection with universal wisdom, practice this ancient meditation of cosmic attunement. Find a quiet space where you won't be disturbed. Sit comfortably and close your eyes, allowing your breath to slow naturally. Imagine a golden cord extending from the crown of your head up into the infinite cosmos. With each inhale, draw down pure universal light through this cord, filling your being with cosmic energy. With each exhale, release all mental static and worldly noise. When your mind achieves stillness, pose a single question to the universe. Don't strain for an answer. Simply maintain receptive awareness as you continue breathing with the golden cord visualization. Notice any sensations, images, or knowings that arise. Complete the practice by expressing gratitude for whatever insights you received, whether subtle or profound. Chapter 17. The Mastery of Mindfulness. In a quiet workshop bathed in morning light, Marcus the watchmaker bent over his workbench, his movements flowing with practiced precision. Each gear, spring, and jewel passed through his fingers with deliberate awareness, his breath synchronized naturally with every adjustment, creating a meditation in motion. Through absolute presence, he transformed mechanical components into instruments that marked the passage of time itself. You possess this same capacity for focused awareness. When you bring your full attention to the present moment, time expands, and clarity emerges naturally. Like the watchmaker's careful calibrations, your conscious presence allows you to tune the instrument of your awareness to its finest setting. The universe operates with exquisite precision, each moment unfolding in perfect orchestration. By cultivating mindfulness, you align yourself with this natural order. Your thoughts become clearer, your actions more purposeful, and your ability to recognize opportunities sharply increases. Yet in the town square, Sebastian the juggler performed his act with scattered attention. His mind wandered to dinner plans and tomorrow's show while his hands moved mechanically through familiar patterns. When an unexpected breeze stirred his props, his divided awareness failed him. The balls tumbled from his grasp, rolling away as his audience dispersed. His disconnection from the present moment had broken the flow of his performance. The difference between Marcus and Sebastian reveals the power of presence. Where Marcus created masterpieces through unwavering attention, Sebastian's divided focus led to disconnection, and discord. To cultivate your own practice of presence, engage in this timeless mindfulness ritual. Choose one daily activity, perhaps eating breakfast or walking to work. As you begin, notice every sensation with careful attention. If eating, observe the temperature, texture, and taste of each bite. If walking, feel each step connecting with the earth, the movement of air on your skin, the rhythm of your breath. When your mind wanders, gently guide it back to the present experience. Practice this focused awareness for the duration of your chosen activity, allowing yourself to fully inhabit each moment as it unfolds. Chapter 18. The Economy of Energy. Out on the vast ocean, Captain Ibrahim stood at the helm, his weathered hands resting lightly on the wheel. With decades of experience written in the lines of his face, he watched the winds dance across the water's surface. As the breeze shifted, he adjusted the sails with subtle precision, allowing his vessel to catch the perfect amount of wind. His ship moved effortlessly through the waves, powered by nature's force yet guided by wisdom. You too possess the ability to harness the natural energies that flow through your life. Like the seasoned mariner, you can learn to read the subtle signs that indicate when to raise your sails and when to lower them. Your personal energy, much like the wind, exists as a precious resource to be channeled wisely. The universe has gifted you with daily portions of vitality. When you align your actions with these natural rhythms, you accomplish more while expending less effort. Your energy, properly managed, becomes an unlimited source of power for manifesting your desires. Yet not all understand this delicate balance. In a fertile valley, Lord Marcus inherited vast lands from his ancestors. Each morning, he demanded his workers toil from sunrise to sunset without rest, ignoring the natural cycles of work and renewal. He drove his horses hard and worked his fields without rotation. Within a few seasons, his horses grew weak, his workers fell ill, and his once productive lands lay barren. His failure to respect the natural ebb and flow of energy led to depletion and loss. To master your own energy flows, practice this ancient technique of energy budgeting. Begin each morning by sitting quietly and assessing your energy levels. Divide your daily activities into 3 categories: those requiring high energy, moderate effort, and minimal exertion. Schedule your most demanding tasks during your natural peak hours. Plan periods of rest between intense activities. Like the mariner adjusting his sails, modify your schedule when you notice signs of fatigue. End each day by noting when you felt most energized and when your power waned. This awareness will help you chart the optimal course for your vital force. Chapter 19. Barriers to Breakthroughs. In the heart of an untamed wilderness, Thaddeus the explorer stood before a wall of dense vegetation. The forest before him appeared impenetrable, yet within his heart burned the knowledge that beyond these thorny barriers lay treasures untold. With each careful step forward, his blade cleared away tangled vines, revealing hidden pathways that had always existed, waiting to be discovered. You stand now at the edge of your own inner wilderness. Like Thaddeus, you face barriers that seem insurmountable at first glance. These are not mere physical obstacles, but the deep-rooted beliefs and patterns that have grown wild in the garden of your mind. The law of attraction responds not only to your conscious thoughts, but to the hidden currents that flow beneath the surface of awareness. Each limiting belief, each unacknowledged fear, acts as a thorny thicket blocking your path to manifestation. Yet as you clear each barrier, new possibilities emerge, leading you deeper into understanding. Far to the west, in a mountain's ancient face, lay the sealed entrance to the Cave of Whispers. Local villagers spoke of its mysteries in hushed tones, yet none dared break its centuries-old seal. Year after year, moss grew thicker over its entrance, while the secrets within remained untouched, their potential forever dormant. The cave, like the unexplored regions of your consciousness, held both treasure and truth, waiting in darkness for someone brave enough to enter. To venture into these depths requires courage, but the universe rewards those who dare to explore their inner landscape. Each shadow you face dissolves another barrier between you and your desires. Each truth you acknowledge clears another path forward. Begin your journey of inner exploration with this sacred practice. Light a single candle in a quiet space. Close your eyes and envision yourself standing before a mirror. Ask yourself, what truth am I avoiding? What fear do I refuse to name? Write down whatever arises without judgment. Now imagine these written words dissolving into light, transforming from barriers into stepping stones on your path. Complete this ritual during the waning moon, when the natural energies support the release of what no longer serves you. Chapter 20. Living Your Truth. In the valleys between ancient mountains, Ibrahim the minstrel walked from village to village, his songs carrying truths that resonated in the hearts of all who listened. His melodies spoke not of grand adventures or legendary heroes, but of life's simple authenticity, the morning dew, a mother's love, the warmth of friendship. With each genuine note, more people gathered to follow his journey, drawn not by spectacle, but by the pure reflection of truth in his music. You, too, possess such music within your soul. The universe responds most powerfully to the authentic expression of who you are. When you align your outer actions with your inner truth, you create a harmony that attracts all you desire naturally without force or pretense. The law of attraction operates through resonance, like calling to like. When you hide your true nature or dampen your authentic expression, you create discord in this universal symphony. Your power lies not in becoming what you think others wish to see, but in allowing your genuine self to shine forth. In the Grand Theater of Alexandria, Marcus performed nightly, donning elaborate masks to portray countless characters. His skill brought him fame and fortune, yet with each passing year, he found himself unable to remove the final mask, the one that hid his true face. When asked who he really was, Marcus could only reply with lines from his various roles, having forgotten the authentic voice that lay beneath the layers of pretense. The masks you wear, whether to please others, to conform to expectations, or to shield yourself from vulnerability, become barriers to your manifestation. Each false face creates resistance in the flow of universal energy, distorting the clear signal of your desires. To align yourself with truth, practice this ancient ritual of authenticity. Find a quiet space at sunrise. Stand before a window or mirror and speak aloud 3 truths about yourself. One about your past, one about your present, and one about who you wish to become. Let each truth resonate in your body. Notice where you feel resistance or flow. Write these truths in a journal, then spend your day acting in alignment with them, observing how this authenticity affects your interactions and experiences. Part 3. Mastery and Transformation into the Unstoppable. Chapter 21. The Power of Peak States. High upon the ancient peaks of the celestial mountains, Yara began her final ascent as the first light of dawn painted the sky. Years of preparation had brought her to this moment, each breath measured, each step calculated. In perfect harmony with the mountain's rhythm, she moved upward, her mind clear as the crisp morning air. When she reached the summit, the rising sun bathed her in golden light, revealing the vast expanse of possibility stretching before her. You too stand at the threshold of such mastery. The universe has gifted you with the capacity to achieve extraordinary states of being. moments when your consciousness aligns perfectly with the infinite power of creation. These peak states are not merely feelings of elevation, but gateways through which manifestation flows most freely. The art of accessing these states lies in preparation and practice. Just as Yara trained her body and mind for years before attempting the summit, you must cultivate the conditions that allow your highest self to emerge. Through focused breathing, clear intention, and unwavering presence, you open yourself to the universe's most potent energies. In the Western Range, another climber named Kale attempted the same peak. Despite natural talent, he dismissed the need for preparation, believing enthusiasm alone would carry him to the top. As the air thinned and challenges mounted, his unprepared mind and body faltered. The summit, though visible, remained beyond his reach, not because of lack of ability, but because he had not developed the foundation necessary for such heights. This truth extends beyond physical peaks. When you approach manifestation without preparing your energetic state, your desires remain distant visions rather than emerging realities. The law of attraction responds most powerfully to those who maintain their highest vibrational frequency. To cultivate and sustain your peak state, practice this timeless ritual. Begin in a seated position, spine straight. Inhale deeply for 4 counts, hold for 4, then release for 8 counts. As you breathe, visualize yourself standing atop your own mountain of achievement. Feel the clarity of the air, the strength in your body, the absolute certainty of your success. Hold this state for several minutes, anchoring it in your being. Throughout your day, return to this peak state visualization whenever you need to align with your manifestation power. Chapter 22. Cultivating Creative Force. In a dimly lit workshop among ancient stone walls, Marina stood before her workbench. Her hands moved deftly between copper wires and crystalline formations, while steam-powered mechanisms whirred alongside modern electrical components. The wisdom of ages past merged seamlessly with innovations of the present in her careful touch. You possess this same ability to weave together different streams of knowledge, drawing from both timeless wisdom and fresh insights to manifest your desires. The universe has blessed you with an infinite wellspring of creativity, waiting to be channeled into the physical realm. When you open yourself to creative energy, solutions emerge from unexpected sources. Just as Marina combined seemingly disparate elements to create something unprecedented, you too can transcend conventional thinking to bring forth your visions. The law of attraction responds most powerfully to those who dare to imagine beyond established boundaries. In contrast, there lived an artist named Roland in the valley below. His studio overflowed with traditional tools and techniques passed down through generations. While his skill was undeniable, his rigid adherence to old methods alone left his work unchanged year after year. He rejected new approaches, believing innovation would taint his art's purity. As seasons passed, his works grew stale, and the spark of inspiration dimmed in his eyes. The universe celebrates those who honor tradition while embracing growth. Your creative force flourishes when you remain open to all possibilities, combining proven wisdom with fresh perspectives. This balance creates a powerful channel through which your manifestations can flow. To activate your creative manifestation power, practice this ancient technique. Sit in stillness with 3 objects before you, 1 natural, 1 manufactured, and 1 personal. Close your eyes and place your hands above these items. Feel their unique energies. Now imagine these distinct energies merging and transforming into something entirely new. Let your mind explore impossible combinations and improbable solutions. Open your eyes and record every idea that arose, no matter how unusual. This practice awakens your ability to see beyond conventional limitations, expanding your manifestation potential. Chapter 23. The Quantum Leap. In a forgotten laboratory beneath ancient stone arches, Dr. Isabella peered through her microscope. For years, she had pursued what others deemed impossible, the transformation of base metals into gold. While her colleagues scoffed at such outdated alchemy, she knew that within the marriage of modern science and ancient wisdom lay untold possibilities. You too stand at the threshold of extraordinary transformation. Like Dr. Isabella, you possess the power to transcend the boundaries others have drawn around what they believe possible. The universe does not recognize these artificial limits. It responds only to the vastness of your vision and the depth of your conviction. As Dr. Isabella adjusted her instruments, a flash of golden light erupted from her experiment. In that moment, centuries of scientific understanding shifted. She had not only achieved the impossible but revealed an entirely new principle of matter transformation. Her breakthrough came not from following established paths, but from daring to question fundamental assumptions. The law of attraction operates similarly in your life. When you release the constraints of conventional thinking, quantum leaps in consciousness become possible. These moments of breakthrough arise when you align your entire being, mind, body, and spirit, with your highest vision. In the same city dwelled Professor Matthews, whose office walls were lined with dusty tomes and outdated theories. When news of Dr. Isabella's discovery reached him, he dismissed it without investigation. "Impossible," he declared, returning to his familiar research. His refusal to consider new possibilities became the very chains that bound him to mediocrity. To prepare yourself for these quantum leaps in consciousness, practice this ancient technique of transformation. Stand in an open space with your arms outstretched. Imagine yourself surrounded by a sphere of golden light. As you inhale, feel this light condensing into your heart center. With each exhale, let it expand exponentially, breaking through every self-imposed limitation. Continue until you experience a shift in perception, a moment when your current reality seems to crack open, revealing glimpses of greater possibilities. Record these insights immediately, for they are the seeds of your next breakthrough. Chapter 24. The Wisdom of Detachment. In the heart of a secluded valley lived Ibrahim, a gardener whose gentle hands worked in harmony with nature's rhythms. Each morning, he would scatter seeds across fertile soil, his movements flowing with practiced grace. Unlike others who anxiously watched their gardens for signs of growth, Ibrahim simply tended his plot with peaceful dedication, understanding that his role was to nurture, not to control. You too must learn this sacred dance of action without attachment. The universe responds most generously when you release your grip on outcomes, allowing divine timing to unfold naturally. Like Ibrahim, your power lies not in forcing results, but in creating optimal conditions for growth. As you plant the seeds of your desires in the fertile soil of consciousness, remember that your role is to nurture these dreams while surrendering their manifestation to higher wisdom. This paradox of focused action coupled with complete detachment unlocks the deepest magic of the law of attraction. In a neighboring village lived Marcus, whose obsession with controlling his crops led to their withering. He pulled at shoots to make them grow faster, pruned too severely, and overwhelmed the soil with fertilizers. His attachment to specific outcomes created resistance that blocked the natural flow of abundance. When you release expectations about how your desires should manifest, you open yourself to receiving gifts far greater than your limited mind could imagine. This liberation from attachment doesn't mean abandoning your dreams. Rather, it means trusting in the universe's infinite wisdom to deliver them in perfect form and timing. To cultivate this practice of divine detachment, engage in this ancient ritual. Find a quiet space in nature. Hold a seed in your palm and plant it with intention. Each day, tend to this plant with loving care, but resist checking for growth. Simply water it, ensure it receives sunlight, and then step away. As you care for this living thing without demanding results, observe how this practice reflects in other areas of your life. Notice how peace replaces anxiety and how your desires begin manifesting with unexpected ease when you release your grip on their form and timing. Chapter 25. Beyond Fear. In the kingdom of Eldara, Sir Thaddeus stood before an ancient dragon, his heart thundering within his chest. The beast's scales gleamed like polished obsidian, its breath hot enough to wilt flowers at 50 paces. Yet in this moment of terror, the knight discovered something extraordinary. His fear, rather than paralyzing him, awakened his senses to their fullest potential. You, like Sir Thaddeus, stand before your own dragons. These creatures may take different forms. Perhaps a career change, a difficult conversation, or a step into the unknown. The wisdom lies not in eliminating fear, but in transforming it into fuel for growth. When you embrace fear as your teacher, it reveals pathways to power you never knew existed. Your racing heart becomes a drum of courage, your shallow breath transforms into the rhythm of strength, and your trembling hands steady themselves with purpose. In the village of Mistbrook, storm clouds gathered on the horizon. The villagers, gripped by fear, sealed their doors and windows, refusing to venture out even to harvest their crops. As the days passed, their fear of the storm became more destructive than any tempest could have been. Their paralysis led to empty granaries and withered fields, while neighboring villages prospered through the season. Fear presents two paths, one of paralysis and one of power. The choice between them shapes not only your present moment, but the entire trajectory of your destiny. When you learn to dance with your dragons rather than flee from them, you unlock reservoirs of strength that transform your very being. To master this ancient practice of transmuting fear into power, engage in this sacred ritual. Each morning, stand before a mirror. Place your hand over your heart and feel its beat. Name your current fear aloud, feeling its full intensity in your body. Now, imagine this energy transforming into golden light that fills your chest and spreads throughout your form. Take 3 deep breaths, and with each exhale, speak these words. I embrace this fear as my teacher. Through it, I grow stronger. With it, I become unstoppable. Complete this ritual by taking one immediate action, however small, that moves you toward rather than away from what frightens you. Chapter 26. The Alchemy of Abundance. In a dimly lit chamber filled with mysterious vessels and ancient scrolls, Master Ibrahim worked tirelessly at his craft. His weathered hands moved with practiced precision as he transformed base metals into gleaming gold. Yet the true magic lay not in the physical transformation, but in the wisdom it revealed about the nature of abundance itself. You too possess this alchemical power within your spirit, just as Ibrahim understood that all metals contain the potential for transformation. You must recognize that abundance already exists within and around you, waiting to be revealed through the power of your consciousness. The universal law of abundance operates with unwavering consistency. When you align your thoughts with its principles, you naturally attract prosperity in all its forms. Like the alchemist's transformation of metals, Your shift from scarcity to abundance thinking creates ripples through the fabric of reality itself. In the wealthy district of an ancient city lived a merchant named Darius, whose coffers overflowed with gold and precious gems. Despite his material wealth, he lived in constant fear of loss. His windows were barred, his doors triple locked, and his servants watched with suspicious eyes. Each night he counted his coins, and each morning he woke with worry gnawing at his heart. Though surrounded by abundance, his scarcity mindset created a prison of his own making. Your relationship with abundance mirrors the vessel you create to receive it. When you approach life with clenched fists and fearful thoughts, you restrict the natural flow of prosperity. But when you open your heart and mind to abundance, you become a channel through which universal wealth flows freely. To transmute your consciousness from scarcity to abundance, practice this sacred ritual. Find a quiet space at sunrise or sunset. Hold a small object that represents abundance to you, perhaps a coin or a crystal. Close your eyes and feel the weight of it in your palm. Speak these words with conviction. I am one with the infinite abundance of the universe. Prosperity flows to me and through me freely. As I give, so I receive, in an endless cycle of abundance. Place your object on a personal altar, or carry it with you as a reminder of your connection to universal prosperity. Each day, perform one act of generous giving, no matter how small, to maintain the flow of abundance in your life. Chapter 27. Celebrating Success. In the heart of an ancient valley, Maya orchestrated festivals that drew people from distant lands. Each celebration she created was more than mere entertainment. It was a sacred gathering that lifted the spirits of all who attended. Through careful planning and an understanding of joy's transformative power, she wove together music, dance, and shared gratitude into tapestries of collective celebration. You possess this same ability to create moments of shared joy and recognition. The universe responds to celebration, amplifying the energy of appreciation and multiplying the blessings that flow into your life. When you acknowledge your progress and share your victories, you activate a powerful force of attraction that draws even greater achievements toward you. Every step forward on your path deserves recognition. Just as the seasons mark nature's cycles with distinct celebrations, your journey calls for moments of conscious appreciation. These celebrations serve as energetic markers, signaling to the universe your readiness for greater expansion. In a remote mountain cave dwelled Kenzo, a master of ancient arts who had attained remarkable wisdom and power. Though his achievements were great, he kept them hidden from the world, believing solitude was the path to enlightenment. His abilities grew, but without sharing or celebrating his gifts, their impact remained limited, like a flower blooming unseen in a sealed chamber. The power of celebration extends far beyond the moment itself. When you gather others to share in your joy, you create ripples of positive energy that transform not only your own vibration, but elevate the entire community. Each celebration becomes a beacon, attracting more reasons to celebrate. To harness this transformative power of celebration, engage in this time-honored practice. Choose a quiet moment to reflect on your recent achievements, no matter their size. On a fresh piece of parchment, write down 3 victories you've experienced on your journey. For each victory, design a small ritual of celebration. It might be sharing a special meal with loved ones, creating a ceremony of gratitude, or organizing a gathering that allows others to share in your joy. Schedule these celebrations in your calendar, treating them with the same importance as any other commitment. As you celebrate, speak words of appreciation for those who supported your journey and invite others to share their victories as well. This practice creates a continuous cycle of recognition and attraction, drawing more achievements worthy of celebration into your life. Chapter 28. The Unstoppable Mindset. Along the ancient road to Athens, Thera approached the final stretch of her journey. 25 miles behind her, thousands of footsteps marked her path, each one a testament to her unwavering spirit. As her muscles burned and her breath came in measured gasps, she maintained the steady rhythm that had carried her this far. The crowds lining the streets faded into a distant hum as she focused on the singular truth that had guided countless champions before her: the mind commands and the body follows. You too possess this power of unstoppable determination. Within you lies the same force that drives every great achievement, the capacity to push beyond perceived limits and transform challenges into stepping stones. This mental fortitude isn't a gift bestowed upon a chosen few, but a quality that emerges through conscious cultivation and unwavering practice. In the bustling city of Corinth, another runner named Damon possessed great natural speed, but lacked the mental foundation for endurance. When faced with discomfort, he would retreat, believing his initial burst of energy should carry him to victory. Race after race, he would start strong but fade quickly, never realizing that his greatest opponent was not the distance, but his own mindset. The difference between those who achieve their dreams and those who abandon them lies not in talent or circumstance, but in the architecture of thought they build within. Every step forward strengthens this foundation, creating an unshakable core that refuses to yield in the face of adversity. To forge this unstoppable mindset, embrace this timeless practice. Find a quiet space where you won't be disturbed. Close your eyes and envision yourself facing your greatest challenge. Begin with slow, deliberate breaths, inhaling strength, exhaling doubt. Now, imagine your goal as a distant mountain peak. Start walking toward it in your mind, feeling every step, acknowledging every obstacle in your path. Rather than avoiding these obstacles, observe how your mind and body respond to them. With each breath, reinforce your commitment to continue forward, regardless of the difficulty. Spend several minutes in this state, gradually increasing the intensity of the challenges you face in your visualization. Feel your determination growing stronger with each obstacle you overcome. Complete this practice by seeing yourself reach your goal, carrying the strength you've built into your daily life. Perform this mental journey each morning before the sun rises, allowing the quiet hours to amplify your focus and resolve. Chapter 29. Legacy of Change. In a small village among ancient olive groves, Ibrahim gathered children and adults alike around the communal fire each evening. His weathered hands moved through the air like dancing flames as he shared stories passed down through generations. Each tale he told carried seeds of wisdom that would sprout in the hearts of those who listened, growing into mighty trees of understanding. You possess within you stories of transformation that hold the power to illuminate paths for others. Just as Ibrahim understood the sacred duty of passing on wisdom, your journey of becoming unstoppable contains precious insights that can guide those who follow. The universe operates through cycles of giving and receiving. When you share the truth you've discovered, it multiplies, creating ripples of transformation that extend far beyond your immediate sphere. This sharing isn't merely about speaking words, it's about embodying the principles you've learned, becoming a living testament to their power. In the mountains of Tibet, there once lived a wise master named Chen, who had unlocked the secrets of inner peace and manifestation. Though his understanding was vast, he kept his wisdom closely guarded, believing that others must find their own way as he had. When he passed from this world, his insights vanished with him, like footprints erased by desert winds. The valley where he lived remained unchanged, its people unaware of the transformation that could have been theirs. Your transformation serves a greater purpose than personal achievement alone. As you master these universal laws, you become a beacon for others, showing what's possible when one aligns with cosmic truth. This responsibility to share doesn't require you to be perfect. It asks only that you be authentic in your journey. To plant the seeds of your wisdom for future generations, practice this ancient ritual. Find a quiet moment at sunset, light a candle and sit before it, allowing its flame to represent the light of knowledge you carry. Take 3 deep breaths and begin writing a letter to someone who will read your words long after this moment has passed. Share your most significant realizations, the challenges that transformed you, and the truths that sustained you through difficult times. Describe the vision you hold for their future and the wisdom you wish to impart. Seal this letter with intention, knowing it contains seeds of transformation. Create such a letter each month, building a collection of wisdom to be shared when the time is right. These letters become your legacy, a bridge between what you've learned and what others may discover through your experience. Chapter 30. The Infinite Journey. In the ancient port of Alexandria, a vessel named Eternal Seeker prepared for its maiden voyage. Its captain, Adira, understood that each journey across the vast waters brought new discoveries, even when sailing familiar routes. As she stood at the helm, her eyes fixed upon the endless horizon, she embodied a truth you must now embrace. There is no final destination in the pursuit of wisdom and power. You have journeyed far in understanding the law of attraction, yet this knowledge, like the ocean itself, remains boundless. Each mastered principle reveals deeper mysteries. Each achievement opens doors to greater possibilities. The universe continues to expand, and so too must your understanding. In the palace of Ming Dynasty, Master Wang completed an intricate puzzle that had taken him 30 days to assemble. His students watched in astonishment as he immediately began dismantling his masterpiece. When questioned, he smiled and said, "Tomorrow I shall build it again, and in doing so, discover new patterns I missed today." Just as the waves never cease their dance with the shore, your journey with these universal laws continues to evolve. Each application of these principles brings fresh insights. Each manifestation reveals new aspects of your potential. The true master understands that mastery itself is not a fixed point, but a flowing river of continuous growth. To honor this eternal journey of growth, practice this timeless ritual of renewal. As the sun rises, find a quiet space where you won't be disturbed. Light a stick of sandalwood incense, allowing its sacred smoke to rise like your ascending consciousness. Take 3 deep breaths, centering yourself in the present moment. On a piece of parchment, write down 3 questions. What truth have I recently discovered about myself? Which understanding feels most alive in me today? What mystery still calls to my spirit? Meditate on each question, allowing your answers to flow naturally. Then, write down 1 principle you wish to deepen your understanding of in the coming cycle. Fold the parchment and keep it close to your heart throughout the day, letting its presence remind you that each moment offers an opportunity for deeper understanding. As the sun sets, read your morning reflections and add any new insights that emerged during the day. Begin each new cycle with fresh parchment, building a chronicle of your endless journey toward greater wisdom. Conclusion. Through these pages, you have uncovered the timeless wisdom that has guided seekers across the ages. Like a key turning in an ancient lock, each teaching has opened new chambers within your spirit, revealing the infinite power that has always resided there. You now understand that the force which moves mountains and shapes destinies flows through your very being. The law of attraction is not merely a principle to be studied, but a living force that responds to your every thought and intention. Through the practices and revelations shared in these pages, you have awakened to your role as a conscious creator of your reality. Remember the blind weaver who created masterpieces through touch alone, the navigator who charted courses through starlit seas, and the alchemist who transformed base metals into gold. Their stories mirror your own transformation. You too have learned to weave the fabric of your desires, navigate the waters of possibility, and transmute circumstances into opportunities. The universe conspires with those who dare to dream and act with purpose. You have discovered that your thoughts are magnetic forces, your words are seeds of creation, and your actions are the bridge between vision and manifestation. This knowledge cannot be unlearned. It has become part of your very essence. Your journey does not end with the closing of these pages. Like the eternal dance of the cosmos, your growth continues in an endless spiral of expansion. Each summit reached reveals new heights to climb. Each mystery solved unveils deeper enigmas to explore. This is the nature of true power. It grows through use, expands through application, and deepens through experience. You stand now at the threshold of infinite possibility. The wisdom of the ages courses through your veins, the power of manifestation flows through your thoughts, and the keys to unlocking your greatest potential rest firmly in your hands. You have become unstoppable not because you have reached an end, but because you understand that every ending is merely a new beginning. Let these teachings resonate in your daily life. Allow them to guide your choices, and watch as the universe responds to your enlightened presence. You are no longer merely a participant in life's grand dance. You are now one of its choreographers, consciously creating the rhythm of your existence. The power you have awakened will continue to grow, for it is the very essence of life itself. Use it wisely, share it generously, and watch as it multiplies beyond measure. Your transformation serves as a beacon, illuminating the path for others who seek to unlock their own infinite potential. Remember, you are unstoppable, not because you cannot be stopped, but because you understand that movement itself is the natural state of the universe. Like the eternal flow of time, your journey continues, each moment rich with possibility, each breath pregnant with potential. If you enjoyed this exclusive audiobook, I handpicked this next book which will change your life.